Sometimes it is the small changes that lead to the biggest results. This year, I focused on building simple, healthy habits, and the impact has been life-changing. From energy to mindset, everything shifted in the best way. In this video, I will share the habits that made all the difference and how you can start them too. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and stay tuned for more real tips on living better every day. 1. Starting my mornings with intention. Each morning I wake up early and begin the day with calm thoughts before using my phone. I spend time in silence, breathing deeply and setting my intentions for the day ahead. This practice helps me reduce anxiety and start the day with a clear and focused mind. Instead of rushing, I take my time to stretch and slowly get out of bed with awareness. I drink warm water to wake up my body and gently begin the process of rehydration. No more checking messages or social media before I even brush my teeth each morning. I write down one goal for the day and one thing I am grateful for at that moment. This habit keeps me grounded and trains my brain to focus on progress and positivity. Even on busy days, I take at least 10 minutes for this mindful start to my routine. It has improved my mood and helped me feel more in control of my time and emotions. 2. Drinking more water every single day. I used to forget to drink water and relied on coffee, which left me feeling tired and dry. This year, I made a rule to start every morning with 2 full glasses of clean water. I placed a refillable bottle at my desk and carried one whenever I left the house. To remind myself, I set alarms and added lemon or mint to make the habit enjoyable. Gradually, my skin became clearer and I had fewer headaches throughout the week. Drinking water before meals also helped me reduce overeating and feel more balanced. I noticed better digestion and less bloating after just a few weeks of consistency. It was such a simple change, but it had a powerful effect on my overall energy levels. I now drink enough without thinking, and my body knows when it needs more water. Staying hydrated has become one of the most important habits I now follow every day. 3. Moving my body with joy and purpose. Exercise used to feel like a punishment or a task I had to check off the list. This year, I focused on finding ways to move that brought joy instead of pressure. I started walking outside every day, even just for 15 minutes in fresh air. Dance workouts, yoga, and stretching replaced intense routines that drained me. I listened to music and allowed my body to move in ways that felt natural and fun. Each workout became a celebration of what my body could do, not a form of control. On busy days, I stretched in short bursts instead of skipping movement completely. Exercise became a way to release stress and reconnect with my physical self. I learned to love the feeling of strong muscles and calm breathing after activity. Daily joyful movement changed my relationship with health and helped me feel free. 4. Eating whole foods with more intention. I stopped dieting and began focusing on how food made me feel in both body and mind. I started eating more fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and foods made with few ingredients. Cooking at home helped me connect with what I was eating and where it came from. Instead of labeling food good or bad, I paid attention to energy, digestion, and mood. I prepared meals with simple ingredients and focused on colors, textures, and balance. Snacking became mindful, and I no longer ate out of boredom or emotional triggers. I made sure every meal included something green and something with natural fiber. Slow eating helped me enjoy my meals and recognize when I was actually satisfied. This habit took time, but changed how I viewed nutrition and self-nourishment. 5. Getting enough quality sleep. I used to think sleep was flexible, and I would trade it for work or late-night screen time. This year, I made sleep a top priority and committed to a consistent bedtime routine. I turned off screens 1 hour before sleep and used dim lights and soft music instead. Reading helped me wind down and guided my mind away from work or stressful thoughts. I kept my bedroom cool, quiet, and clean to improve the quality of my rest each night. No more scrolling under blankets or falling asleep with the television playing sounds. A simple routine of herbal tea and gratitude helped my mind signal it was time to rest. I also stopped using my phone as an alarm and bought a real clock for the bedroom. Better sleep improved my focus, mood, and ability to stay calm under daily pressure. 6. Protecting my mental health every day. Mental health became a priority instead of something I ignored until it became too much. I started with daily journaling to release thoughts and reflect without judgment or fear. Breathing exercises helped me manage stress before it could build up in my body. I also began practicing meditation, even if only for 5 minutes in the morning. I limited social media use and unfollowed accounts that caused comparison or anxiety. Spending time outside helped me reset and feel connected to something bigger than myself. I talked to friends more often and asked for help without feeling ashamed or guilty. Professional support gave me tools I still use to navigate harder emotional days. I accepted that mental health needs attention and care just like physical health. 7. Limiting technology and digital noise. I used to spend hours staring at screens and felt exhausted from all the information. This year, I started setting time limits on apps and created no phone zones in my home. I turned off notifications and checked messages only at specific times each day. Mornings and evenings became screen-free to protect my peace and focus inward. I used my phone for learning and connection, but avoided endless scrolling or news. Social media breaks helped me reconnect with my goals and avoid comparing my life. I spent more time with books, nature, and face-to-face conversations with others. This habit reduced my stress and helped me stay present during daily experiences. Now I use technology with purpose instead of letting it control my time and energy. 8. Creating a calm evening routine. Evenings used to feel rushed or wasted with late-night snacking and endless distractions. I began treating my evenings as a time to recharge instead of just more screen time. I dimmed the lights, cleaned my space, and played soft music or ambient sounds. I made a habit of stretching and breathing to relax my body after a busy day. Sometimes I wrote down one thing I learned or one moment that made me smile. I avoided caffeine, sugar, and news before bedtime to protect my emotional state. Reading became my favorite nighttime ritual and helped me sleep faster and deeper. I wore comfortable clothes and made sure my room felt peaceful and organized. This habit gave my mind the signal that it was safe to rest and let go of the day. 9. Practicing gratitude and presence. I used to focus on what I lacked and constantly chase the next thing or achievement. This year, I started writing down 3 things I was grateful for each day. It helped me notice small joys like sunlight, laughter, or the taste of warm tea. I paused more often to enjoy the moment instead of rushing to the next task. Gratitude softened my mindset and helped me stop expecting life to be perfect. Even difficult days held something worth noticing and appreciating fully. I found that presence came naturally when I focused on what was already good. No matter what happened, I had something to hold on to and feel hopeful about. Now I begin and end each day with appreciation instead of anxiety or regret. 10. Sticking to routines with flexibility. I used to either follow routines perfectly or give up completely when I missed a day. This year, I learned to stay consistent without being rigid or self-critical. I built habits slowly and adjusted them as my needs changed with the seasons. Some days I did more and others I did just enough to keep momentum without stress. Flexibility helped me stay balanced and avoid burnout from trying to be perfect. I made checklists that were realistic and kind instead of overwhelming or harsh. Forgiveness became part of the process so I could start again without guilt. This habit taught me that discipline does not mean punishment or self-judgment. Consistency now feels gentle, sustainable, and rooted in self-respect, not fear. Healthy habits are not about perfection, they are about progress. The ones I shared helped me feel stronger, clearer, and more in control of my life. Which habit are you most excited to try? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, do not forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more content that supports your growth and well-being. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.